mess about to get it working there. It's the first time I've used this tablet for live streaming, because since I've lost my old channel, all my things are programmed into my old YouTube account. Only this one. Oh, anyway, I'm not going into it. Or I've had a right show on. I've just tried to book a live StreamYard for Thursday for Shadow and that. And I've just before I've come on, I've just realised when I've went on to StreamYard, takes us through to my old account, the one that's just been closed down. So I need to change all that tomorrow. What a mess. What a mess. I hate messing on with this stuff. I hope he's all right anyway. It's good to be back. Happy to see who's in. It's got to be back. So all them that followed me, who was following me, I'll just be quick with him tonight, because I was going to talk about one to bring to war. Could go either way this. It's gone off like, that's for sure. I tell you this a month ago, didn't I, on my other channel, that Israel would cause a war and drag. See how the focus last month was on, by the whole world, the United Nations, the whole world, you're the bad guy. Well, what is that doing to the Palestinians? And they want to are getting told, give them a two-state solution on what's been agreed, the 1967 thing. What the Israelis are never going to agree to, because I'll tell you what, after that mosque, it's our prophecies and godly things. It is all fanatic that way, and this isn't the prophecies that they'll rule the world from that mosque. Not as a mosque, is a temple, King David's temple, Solomon's temple, King David's temple, the one all the Freemasons run the world of their lodges on the replica of, the black and white floor. That's King Solomon's or King David's temple floor. That's their painter and saint. They're really into all this masonry for and everything that's going on over there. Oh, aye. Every president of America, out of 56 presidents of America, 55 of them have been Grand Master Freemasons so far. The only one that wasn't a Grand Master Freemason was Kennedy, the one that got shot. He was a Catholic. Couldn't be a Freemason back then. Not back then, if you were a Catholic. They've been at war for a long time, the Masonry and the Catholic religion, the order, if you know the history of it all. But when you see all the American Empire not backing Israel in these wars, it's all Freemasons backing Israel in these wars. Because they're after that mosque as well. Because that's what they all gone back. Their Grand Masters of the lodge. Their lodge is built in a replica of the temple they want to build in Jerusalem, on where their mosque is built. So it's going to come down at some point. And they were never going to agree to what was going on last month when the whole world was against them. But the Palestinians, they have proper caused a big distraction here, haven't they? Going to war here. They're not going to stop. And they're going to take Jerusalem and they're going to blow that temple up. They'll probably see Iran blow it up, one of their rockets blow it up, but they'll never allow them to rebuild it. They're building a super Freemason lodge where that mosque is in Jerusalem. That's the plans. That's the prophecies. They're going to rule the world from that place as well as part of their prophecies. And they will be ruling the world, the West anyway. this lot, the Masons and the bankers, once I've got that super lodge, King David's temple rebuilt, that's it, they've done it, man. They've fucking done it, man, on top of every cunt in the West of York, haven't they? And the Muslims, who they've took out over the past. If you know the history of what went on over there from the Crusades days, they knew they could never get that Freemason super lodge rebuilt unless they took out all the nations around Israel, and that's what they've done with Libya and Iraq. It was really the armies. They were well established armies ready for this day. So what they've done is they've took them out one by fucking one and caused havoc in every country. Still got havoc in every country to today. All different people fighting for power and this, where when Gaddafi and Saddam Hussein and them were around, they had control. They had fucking proper military armies and that. They're gone. The only country left around there that they haven't smashed is Iran. They've got a proper army. But today, with what's going on to rebuild that temple, they would have had all them armies against them as soon as they tried to take that temple, because it's a Muslim fucking mosque, man. As soon as they tried, they would have had all them armies against them. Gaddafi, Saddam, Syria, Iran, the axle of evil. They knew they had to take them out one by one before they can take that mosque. And Iran's the last one standing with any sort of in the region. And they're going to do them, yeah. Wait, watch. They're just going to bomb them to bits, yeah. Bomb them to bits. And they'll bomb that mosque at the same time and say one of them done it. One of their rockets went off course during it's come and doing that mosque. This is what this is all about. If you know the history of masonry and other things, yeah, that's what it's all about. That fucking mosque, Temple Mount, and all the prophecies. I tell you, even if it gets put off and stalled, I tell you when the real trouble will start, when that Trump gets into power. See, Trump, he is Jewish, Trump, he all but says it. All his kids are Jewish and his grandkids are Jewish. He's not Jewish, but his kids are, and grandkids, some of them. All his business partners are Jewish. And it's American money buys all the politicians in America. The lobbyists and whatnot. They just pose, they've got them all bought. That's how they've got them Masonically connected, and the ones that aren't Masonically connected, they've got them bought through lobbyists. Much money do you want, just to vote our way. And that's why they do it, for the days like they know. They're going to bomb Iran to bits, watch. Might wait until Trump gets into power, because Biden mightn't do it, but it's going to happen. In all the Masonic countries, Britain, all the European Masonic ones, the ones that's all, because see these Masons, they're in all parliaments, they're not just in American Parliament and British Parliament, and parliaments all over Europe. The organisation. Watch what they're going to do there around here. You want to start stocking up with food, things like that, because of guns off. All the shipping prices is going to go up again. When you just thought prices couldn't get any worse, taking all your money off you in a recession, and then they start this fucking shite. All for that lodge, super lodge, where they want to build it on that mosque. So it's all about. And even if they smash them to bits, even if they're all British and American ships send all their cruise missiles, because they will. They've done it to fucking Syria just a few years ago, didn't they? The Americans sent about 200 fucking intercept missiles and bomb the place to bits. Imagine what they're going to do to Iran, yeah. And don't be surprised if fucking Israel uses fucking nuclear warheads. It's got more nuclear warheads than any country in the Middle East. Israel has. And they'll fucking use them, these nutcases. Just to set an example, they'll use them. Just to shut everyone else up in the area. I wouldn't put it past them. Where's my comments? There you go. But Trump, and see this Prime Minister that's running the show over there, the whole war, Benjamin Netanyahu or something like that, Benjamin something. He stays at Trump's daughter's house at the weekends because he's friendly with Trump's daughter's husband, and they're very close family, and so he obviously knows fucking Trump, doesn't he? If he stays at the daughter's fucking house at the weekends, do you know what I mean? And if them two would get together, fucking hell, man. That's if it hasn't already started. But when Trump gets into power, that's when the fucking trouble will start. Because he's into all that. He is. Everything I've been talking about. So I start stocking up on stuff that comes from over there, such as rice and whatnot. Oil. And then after they've done it, even if they win and smash them to bits, there'll be a terrorist sort of war for decades, what we'll all have to live with and put up with, because they've started. That's what it's all about, the second coming of Christ, They're actually going to have a second coming of Christ here as part of that. Is part of what I'm talking about, fulfilling their prophecies, Second coming of Christ, what the Jews and Freemasonry believe in. If you know the history of this lot, how Masonry, the Templars, that's who they are, the Templars, how the Templars and the Jews are tied. Gone back, gone back fucking from since time began. That's what you're seeing today. They're not all but calling it a crusade, because that's what the Crusades was all about, to regain that temple, pull their mosque down and rebuild the temple, but they couldn't do it. The Muslims have always won since the 600s and regained that spot. That's what this is all about, man. This whole fucking war. This is why they've just started with Iran. Keep the war going. They're not budging, because if they did budge and didn't start this war, they had all the United Nations and every other country in the world having a go at them about picking on the Palestinians and the genocide. And this has just took everything away from them, all of that. And they're not going to give up Jerusalem, full stop. That's why they've started a war with Iran and possibly WW3. Wait and see. Wait and see. They're not going to give up Jerusalem. They're taking that fucking mosque down. It's going to get blown up. They'll all come on you at some point and say, fucking hell, you worried? They've done it. To deal with prophecy there, these lunatics at the top of biblical things, it's to deal with prophecies and the second coming of Christ, what they believe in, and it cannot happen until they fulfill these prophecies and they've got to have that temple rebuilt. It's part of it. That's what's going on. That's how I knew they were going to start a war. Yeah, they weren't going to give up Jerusalem. They've all but got it. They've occupied Jerusalem. Still belongs to the Muslims, and so does that temple, that mosque. But they've occupied Jerusalem. Do you know what I mean? They've all but took it. That's what it's all about. And they're going to take it. There's no doubt about it. They're going to take it. They've started a war with Iran just to make sure they're going to take it. Oh. What about, did you just read the post on I put out the other day? Challenging bird shit subs the day alive, calling them shameless, cunts and all sorts, because he's indefendable, isn't he? I knew that when I put the post out. And they couldn't defend themselves, neither nor fucking him. And then he responded saying, we're not doing it. He let everybody know we're not doing it. Don't go near. Yeah. You're getting accused of being a multiple child fucking rapist, yeah, man. What's going on? Fucking hell, and he says no. He's have nothing to do with it. Read his post, it's on my community page. Good evening, everyone. It's good to be back. I'm just testing this fucking new tablet out on this YouTube though. Good evening, Mark. We might get the whole channel back yet, because Mark's in touch with YouTube behind the scenes, and he's on the case. So, and it's getting looked at. Where the automatic system automatically knocks you back because it's you're not actually talking to anybody. Mark got in touch with somebody to talk to, and actually looking into it. And if they do look into it, they'll see that it's all fake accounts that copy striked us. They're not the real people. Mark's telling them, just ask them for their ID, like your driving license or passport, like they do with everything else, and you'll see they're not the real people. So all gone well, I'll get my channel back, thanks to Mark. All gone well. But he's onto them and they're looking at it, so that'll do, shouldn't it? It should do. I didn't want to go on about bird shit all night. I'm just going to do more outside work, different other podcasts with different people now, and may spread awareness of them. They can't. Someone deal with him. Instead of born news with it all the time. And some of you like to keep updated, but some of you get sick of it. But people like him, you've got to stay relentless with him. Because remember, he come in masquerading as the CEO of a child protection fucking team. Hound and Decker Haggy. Smashed his mum's fucking windows a number of times. This fucking animal. It was what he was masking, proper Jimmy Savile, this cunt, man. Just for what he was getting up to. Normal pedos, child, the fucking put the he'd fucking doing and heck and hide. But this cunt's got some fucking front. For has he? So just with him having that front, you know he's going to be out there trying to get into young lassies wherever he fucking guns. Just for what he done with Linda's kids. Aye, he's a fucking danger. He only got into Linda's kids while he's masquerading as a child protection team. Got sent there by me thinking he's a pedo hunter. Sort of thing. Because he was part of the gang chasing Decker Haggy doing money for being a pedo. As well. That's how I met him. Him or his past. Fucking chasing any cunt doing. That's just a smoke screen. But remember, even Jimmy Savile used to go into hospitals and do charity work, and look what he was. Look what he fucking was, Jimmy Savile. And look at what this cunt gets up to. Yeah, so I'm just going to spread awareness about him, because he is a real danger to the social media society. He's still doing it. He's up at the courts as if he's still part of I'm hunting a predator down, and still guns on as if Eggy's a predator, and every day he does. So he's still masquerading as what he's always masqueraded as, a pedo fucking hunter sort of thing. Otherwise, what's he doing at the courts? Would take a fucking Eggy if he's not. This cunt with his fucking background. Standing outside the courts with creepy fucking Craig with his background. Fucking birds of a feather flock together. Because can't get any cunt else. They've got to be friends with each other. Oh, and then bird shit, you know, it's come public knowledge, he tape records everybody, and evidence and videos and wherever he goes. And he's been doing it from day one. Fucking what? So you know he's got fucking creepy Craig's phone calls and dodgy Daves and all of them. Everything that they've been out there, and you imagine the poison. He's taped a lot of them. He keeps reminding them every day. If you don't sling me, I won't sling yours. He's taped a fucking lot of them and everything. Yes, a dirty fucking, oh, hey, man. Which has become apparent. Do you know what I mean? This fucking animal has been taped, and so was Dickie Higgy doing it as well, to every cunt. These animals are tape recording every cunt else. These animals, with their background, they're the ones doing it. That's because they've been working for the cops. Through them getting nicked over so many sexual offences. Oh yeah, the cops have got all these sex offenders. All of them. They've let them off of a charge to get them, sign you up. And then they can use them. They've got the fucking lot of them. They've definitely got these two. Dickie fucking Icky and fucking bird shit. For my money. And look who tape records every cunt. These two. So on Thursday, as long as I sort the StreamYard out tomorrow, we've got Bash and Shadow on because they have fight Sunday. And on Sunday, and the build up to the fight, before the fight happens, they're having a live stream. I'm on the live stream with them. Lead up to the fight, till the fight starts. So Sunday morning, I'll be live on Shadow's live stream. Lead up to the fight. Introducing the fight and whatnot. But we've got Bash and Shadow on Thursday. I need me light on. Wait 2 secs. Can't I fucking see? Oh man. Oh man. Oh. That'll do. Somebody, I've had a few comments about what's going on with Brian and Emma and whatnot. You know, I'm always poking fun at them, but I also say they're not the worst couple around on fucking YouTube, are they? But my thoughts on that situation were Brian and Emma. I just think Brian's back's fucked now, and he probably just lets her do what she wants. That's why I'll throttle him. That's what I thought was probably going on. I keep an eye on Brian, as you know, because he's been part of operations as well as myself all along, before Pizza Face come into it, all a fucking long. That's why I keep an eye on Brian. I didn't know what for, why he was part of it. I do now because of what he's been fucking telling Jamie fucking Tinfoil about murders. So I know for sure Brian's been targeted. I knew before Jamie Tinfoil that they were on him too, as well as myself. I did, because of everything that's been going on for years. I just didn't know why, but I do know it's because of what he's been fucking made privy to with certain murders when he's been part of the Winter Hill Gang, which I was going to come to. See that Winter Hill Gang? There's anybody knows them better than fucking me. And see the two younger ones, over the years, they used to admit things to people, that they had done things that they hadn't done. And the things that they used to admit that they'd done, the people who had done them things used to keep their mouth shut, because they didn't used to boast about fucking committing certain crimes, do you? Not anybody. And they used to take the glory for it. And I always used to wonder, and I used to even wonder without Richie Rain, when they said they'd slung him to his death the next day, my first thought was, are they just saying it? Because that's what they used to get up to him on. They used to fucking try and enhance their reputation on the streets. That's why I thought they used to admit things that they hadn't done. I'm not saying that any angels are the worst around, but in the early days, when they were building their reputation as a firm, they used to admit things that had nothing to do with them. And I used to think that they were just doing it to build up their reputation, terrorise the community. Oh, we done this, we done that. I used to think that anyway. And then when that Richie Rain got through to his death off the balcony, I thought that's possibly what's went on there with them as well. Letting the community know we're fucking through to his death. But did they? I used to think, to be honest. Were they just trying to terrify the community to enhance our reputation out of the situation? Because that's what they used to get up to. That's what they used to work on, building our reputation and terrorise the community. Like the mafia did, the Italians, and that's what this film's done. Worked on it though. Anyway, that's why I keep an eye on Brian for, on every aspect of his life, because they're after him. That for whatever he's told Jamie, they're after him in a big way. Operation Insight, they're after Brian. I thought they were after him for me, for years, with everything that was going on. But then it comes out what he's told Jamie Tinfoil. That's why they're really fucking after him. And it all fitted together like a fucking jigsaw, you know. For me it did. He's privy to certain murders. It's part of Operation Insight, that's what it's all about. All murders. The biggest murder investigation in the history of the UK. and Brian is part of it because of what he's told Jamie Tinfoil. He's obviously told people before Jamie, intelligence have knew, but they've got rid of him through, made it public through Jamie. One of the murders is Viv's. I'm not sure which other murder is. He's not saying, but he does admit that they come to see him about 2 historic murders after I got out of hospital. I got the full story as it was happening through Birdshit, as it happens, who was friendly with Brian and Emma at that time. So I got the full story, what was going on. But Brian might have just been paranoid when he was seeing Tinfoil's tape recorded him and give the tape recording to the police, because that's what he was saying. One thing we know for sure is he's reported it to the police because the cops have been to interview Brian about 2 historic murders that he spoke to Tinfoil about. That's for sure. And that's why they're after Brian. Whatever his knowledge is of their murders, they probably were going to use him as a witness. Start off the murder investigations into the 2 murders. See, this murder investigation, Operation Insight, biggest in the fucking UK, there's about 20 murders involved. And the 2 that Brian's went and opened his mouth to Tinfoil about, what the cops know now, and intelligence now. That opens up the whole 20 murder cases to the intelligence people. Operation Insight, it is. That's why they're after Brian. So that's why I keep an eye on Brian, see what positions they're trying to get him in. That's why I was watching them Pizza Face, because I knew what Pizza Face was. I didn't like getting that close to fucking that lot doing there, him and fucking Humbles. Both of them. The whole squad of them wrapped around Brian to get him into trouble as well. Just to get him into trouble. We didn't see people. It's part of what he's told Tinfoil, all the trouble it's caused him. Behind the scenes. The bits of intelligence people didn't tell you going on. It's going on with Brian. Keep an eye on him. But that's what it's all about. The 2 murders that he spoke to Tinfoil about. Well, it would, wouldn't it, if you were part of Operation Insight, the Home Office team that's been sent in to sort this out. The biggest murder case ever. Gangland one anyway. And then there's a new witness to it. Oh, he's a gang member as well. Oh, he's one of the inner circle. You know what I mean? At the time, they would target them, wouldn't they? And that's what you're seeing with Brian at the minute. Not at the minute, it's been going on for a while. That's why I've always said to send our Pizza Face in. Who was he? Sent him in to get me and Brian. I've seen what he tried with me. And that's exactly what he tried with me. It's the same as what he's done to Brian. But I didn't get involved with fucking nothing. Not with that cunt. Not with none of them. I was on them. But they didn't manage to succeed with Brian have. Half. I think I'm joking when I say that all these cunts are all working with the busies. Humbles as well. Everything you're saying going on, even with the Freemans and the others, just to mentally torment them as part of intelligence operations, disrupt their lives in every way. That's the new, they're allowed to do it. They went public and tell you that's what they were going to do to you, the new National Crime Agency. If you come into the top 20 crime lords of the crime on there. They're the new FBI, the British version. And they said if you come into the top 20 targets in the country, top 20 gangs or whatever it is, their top 20 list, they were going to hassle you in every way. They're the new authority to do it. And that was the first one that started with, man. Started on me before I even opened the doors. Followed us up to the farm, man. Fucking what? When the armed cops sat at the gate, it was all part of that they can hassle you in every way, man. And that's what you're seeing going on at the minute with Ginger in certain targets. They've got him hassling fucking through that Masonic fucking side of them, quite getting it done quietly, through the Brethren side of them, hassling targets. It's part of National Crime Agency. And that's why he's doing hassling the Freemans and or everyone you see hassling. The police targets. And it's only the National Crime Agency got the authority to do that, where they can hassle you in every way and get away with it because you're on the top 20 list. That's what they're allowed to do it, man. You wouldn't believe it. That's what I see happening but they're doing it through Ginger. Instead of doing it openly like they were when they first started, like sitting outside your house with their guns every day, and that's what they were doing to me and my brother and that. But no, they're just doing it through the likes of the Masonic fucking grosses, Furby and fucking Ginger and Humphreys and all working for the Met and part of the system. And that's what you're seeing with Ginger, hassling certain targets, just trying to disrupt their lives. They've done right, all of them. And please listen to me. Don't even respond to them. That's what they want. They want you online, getting you involved. Once they've got you in online, shooting, balling or whatever, they've got you. They've got you hooked. They can do things then. And please, everybody, took my advice. Fucking blank the cunt. Because that's all he's up to. Most of these cunts, like say bird shits and that, who they're sending to you, all wrong'uns. That's why they're fucking working for them, man, because they're fucking wrong'uns anyway. So the villains in real life who have been caught and then sell their soul to the fucking devil. But they didn't change their life when they put back on the fucking streets. That's just everyday villains again, like the bird shits. Same with these but I'm not going to enter it. But like say him. They're all wrong'uns in one way or other. Oh, it was him who brought fucking Pizza Face into this shed. Oh, I was on him the minute he could walk past us around the yard thinking, who's this cunt? And I never stayed off him. I didn't. Pizza Face. Never stayed off him. Even wanted us to take him to a dealer once or twice, for some smoke. I went, oh, fucking nah. I said, I'm sorry, I can't. He went, why not? I went, why? I'm thinking, yeah, no, come on, you cunt. I went, why, that would perturb me as some kind of involved in some drug deal, wouldn't it? Which I didn't want to do, really. I started trying to get a bit of me personal and do that. Put myself in that position. And I wouldn't do it. Not with him. Wouldn't do nothing. Proper wronging. But like I say, they're all wrongings. Working for the cops and them wrongings get into trouble sometimes. It's part of why they've had to get into you. They've getting into trouble. You know what I mean? They're boys. And then the handlers have got to get them out of trouble, or do their best to get them out of trouble somehow, haven't they? And that's why I keep an eye on Pizza Face in that case with a gun and that. He's in trouble. He's their boy. How are they going to get him out of it? No, he's their boy who's getting himself into trouble. And then they've getting Beanie to make a statement against motorsports, saying it's motorsports is gone. How much trouble can you get in? They've getting ourselves into further trouble, haven't they? Haven't they? Trying to frame motorsports with a gun? Hey, man. Serious, that. That's what's went on with that case. That's why I'm keeping a close eye on that case with him. I look for them trying to get him out of it, his handlers. How they're going to get him a minimum sentence. 5 years for even if it's a imitation gun in Scotland. Mandatory sentence. That's a judge has got to give you 5 years, no matter what judge you get put in front of. If you get found guilty of having a firearm and like it must be really strict law in Scotland where they've brought in minimum sentences. So he's got to get a minimum of fucking 5 stretch. And then they've tried to stitch motorsports up with a gun and getting Beanie to make statements saying motorsports had the gun. So there's a big conspiracy going on, which they know about. It's obviously they know about it because motorsports is not charged. They're charged. He's charged. So they're obviously not taking any notice of Beanie's statement. And but see here, I'm fucking telling you, as soon as he's found guilty, she's nicked. They can't nick her until he's been on trial and been found guilty. They can't even question her at the moment over making a statement saying motorsports had the gun because she's a defence witness. But as soon as he's found guilty, that's her statement out the window. The jury didn't believe it. The nurse has lied. And then that's when she's nicked. She's in big trouble here. She's in bigger trouble than Pizza Face. That's where that case lies at the minute. Never mind follow Dickie Hickey's case. Everybody should be following Pizza Face's case, shouldn't it? Because it involves motorsports and Beanie and Pizza Face, bird shit. It's all going to come out in that case. And that would have meant if they believed Pizza Face and Beanie that motorsports had the gun and not him, that would mean motorsports and his missus would be facing a minimum of 5 year sentences now. If the police went, all right, them believe yous and not them believe them. Obviously there must be something already that's made the police charge him. And not motorsports. So there's something with them now, but like I say, there's dash cams and whatnot, it might be that. But they're not standing for it. So that means they already didn't believe Beanie, but they're just stuck at the minute, aren't they? They've got to wait until the outcome of the case before they can even question her about that, telling them lies and trying to frame motorsports and his missus. And them would have been facing a minimum of 5 years for the gun if they were charged. So that's the case. Everybody should be monitoring and following for YouTube instead of the sticky icky fucking shite, shouldn't it? This one with motorsports, the undercover, how they're gonna get them out of it. And it's a good case to follow anyway. But that's a score. That's the way it stands. They've made they've getting her. Who's getting her to make that statement? Who do you think? Pizza Face for definite. Perverting the course of justice. Pizza Face will be facing more charges after he's found guilty of the gun. But I reckon it'll be bird shit and Pizza Face who's getting out of date and tell her what to say or whatever. Best thing she can do is go and tell the fucking police no who's put her up to it. Otherwise she's going to end up with, I'm not just saying it, she's going to end up with more jail than fucking Pizza Face. That's a conspiracy to frame somebody, man, with a gun and all the other shit that charges her guns with it. She's in fucking trouble. Is Beanie. And what's happening with the photograph what Tony put out of the pamphlets that were used on the Goins campaign. What's going on there, do you reckon? Do you reckon Doug Owen's on the case? I do. So he wouldn't have missed that. Especially after that's been pointed out to her. So I reckon Birdshit, he's going to get a visit. Oh, we're putting that photograph out. Well, there's no cops come. I knew that. I thought even if he's went to the fucking cops. No fucking police watching my videos, man. The fucking nobody gets up there. They're not going to listen to what he's fucking saying. Anyway. When there hasn't even been a crime committed. He's a try, I'll tell you. He'll go stoop to any means whatsoever, this cunt. For why? People better be warned as well. Don't have nothing to do with him in any way, shape or form where he can tape record you. Because once he's got you on tape talking about things, he's keeping it. He's done it, he's proved it, he's done it so many times to different people. He does every cunt. It's a fucking matter, well, he won't know what's a fucking matter with him, but even the cockles he was taping. In case I slinked them someday. In case I slinked them someday. I'm just tape recording you in case I slink it someday. Yeah. Funny cunts on there. You bet your life that photograph that he took with Dildo Dave with them pamphlets, he's just been messing about with his phone. But look at the photograph. I don't know if people have looked at the photograph. I've got it if you haven't. I didn't put it up because he copy strikes us, but I don't know if you've seen the photograph, did you? Dildo Dave and the pamphlets that were used on the Gangland campaign. I think he's even done that to Dildo Dave. Dildo Dave didn't know he was getting his photograph took with them pamphlets. It's part of what Birdshit gets up to with everybody. Everybody. Fucking and everything. Everybody and everything. And I'll take evidence for our wronging. In every way, man. In every fucking way. Why did Saudi Arabia get a pass? Hey, you know what it is? I've always wondered myself. And you know when you get your tinfoil hat on and you think, and that's all you are, we've all got a tinfoil hat on. But different things, we just haven't let them fall through on, yeah. Well, I haven't. Everyone else does. Everybody. And I thought about that. And I thought, you know what? You know, once they've built that temple, this lot, what this is all about, they're probably going to implement Saudi law into our countries. We'll take a leaf out of your book. That's why they never condemn it. None of them. Don't even condemn it, any of them. Thank you, David. Pad's armies, yeah. No, I tell you, even though I've only got a few subs, I'll get there. Especially on Tuesday night, is it Tuesday? Scotty G should be Trump's right hand man. See, if Trump was in power now, Iran would be bombed to bits. He's like I say, he's Benjamin Netanyahu's boy. Above all the other American politicians, Trump's his boy. Stays at the fucking Trump's daughter's house at the weekend, man. How close can you get? Behind the scenes. How close can you get? But they could just bomb it to bits now. Like get all the ships and subs. But then even see Israel. They've got more nuclear warheads than the whole of the Middle East put together. Nuclear ones. And Iran's got 9 nuclear warheads at all. A frightening case to get the technology to build one at the minute still. So they definitely haven't got any nuclear warheads. But don't be surprised if Israel just nuclear bomb them, yeah. None these cunts. Tell you, man, Israel, psychopaths. Have come with the Holocaust. They finally got their own country. First time in 2,000 years of living as nomads, run the world. And that's the only nation that's there to live with that, you know, if you're honest about it. And after the fucking Holocaust, which was a fucking genocide, for sure, in a big way, in our generation, when they've survived that, the ones that did survive that, when they've been given our own country and our own power, fucking psychopaths, man. Suffering all sorts of mental health problems from the Holocaust and everything else, man. And then they've been given their own country, and there's a load of nuclear warheads and all fucking psychopaths, man. Fucking lot of them. They're also still suffering post-traumatic stress, so they must have got to be. And all sorts of problems. People didn't see that side of it with these Israelis. Where they've come from. They've come with the Holocaust, haven't they? And they've been given their own country. First time in 2,000 years. Their own power. They're nutcases, man. And then, like that's what you're seeing in them. I think anyway. All paranoid as fuck. Because of they've already been through. And what they've already suffered. They're paranoid as fuck. With every country in the world. They want to rule. And that's why they believe in these prophecies that they will rule the world. From that fucking temple. There will be they didn't believe in Jesus. They didn't believe he was the Messiah. They still believe the Messiah is still to come. This lot. And that's what this is all about. The Messiah cannot come until they've built that fucking temple. As part of everything that they believe in. That's how I knew even a month ago. I was telling you, listen, man, they're going to start a war, yeah. Because they've lost what they've done so far. They had half the world condemning them with the Palestinians. And the outcome was going to be, listen, just get out of the country. Stop occupying them. That had to be the outcome. And they knew it. And they couldn't have that because they've already occupied Jerusalem and they're not letting go because that's where the temple is that they're after. That's what this is all about. And they've started a war to stop that happening. Stop them having to back away from Jerusalem. I said, we're going to do this on my channel. They're not going to back away. Not new. They're going to take that temple. That's how that's coming soon. Very soon. for the Messiah. That's how an art's coming doing very soon, for the Messiah. They only got back in when they financed Oliver Cromwell. Listen, Oliver Cromwell's father-in-law, I can't remember the name of him now, offered Oliver Cromwell the kingship after they done what they done. And Oliver Cromwell's father-in-law was a Freemason. So that was a Freemason saying, right, good job done. Do you want the job? But he didn't take it. And if you check out history, like our history, if you check out who his father-in-law is and go and check, was he a Freemason and did he offer him the kingship, you'll find it. But all I'm pointing out is that was the Masons offering him the job for getting rid of the Catholic one. The Masons, the Templars, fought on with the Vatican. They had an Inquisition thing against them. So they didn't want any Catholic kings around who worked for the fucking Pope, who had this thing against them. If you know the history, Friday the 13th, where Friday the 13th come from. If you know the history of Friday the 13th, and what happened after the Friday the 13th, I've followed it all, read it all. Different books, different parts of history from my life. Gone into Robert the Bruce and all that. Masons went undercover in Scotland, helped put the Scottish king in power, helped them fight off the English, who were ruling over them at the time. Then went undercover. Come out 300 years later, Freemasons. Templars done that. So what you're saying today is, see, even the Freemasons, they've got their lodge built in the replica of what they want to build, King David's Temple. It's the Templars. Crusades. It's the same organisation. They don't admit this, but it is. It's the same organisation. They're probably just going to bomb around the bits. I reckon. If they don't do it now, they'll do it when Trump gets in. If they don't do it now, they'll do it when Trump gets in, because he's a main man. They'll have watching when it does kick off, they'll have watching every Muslim in the country. The way they do with the media, different things. They get the public on red alert today. Because that's what will happen, like terrorism. If they do bomb around a bit, you'll have loads of terrorist groups, proper ones. God knows what damage they'll do over the years. That's where this is heading. If they don't do them this week, bomb, like send hundreds of bombs in. See how they keep going on about how many bombs they sent. I think that's because we are going to send in hundreds of big fucking bombs and blow the country to bits. If they don't do it this week, they'll do it when Trump gets in. And he's up for election at the next thing, isn't he? Even and everyone those who've just joined, but it's good to be back. Got nearly 500 in on a Tuesday night. Shadow was just, I was talking to him today about Bosch Fight after a 41 fight. He said he was just fucking about. The one night. About everything. You don't know why you're coming a fucking gun with this cunt, man. But now the fight's on. It's never been off. He said he was doing that as part of... But I just thought it fucking fell flat, that one, then. If that was part of promoting the fucking fight. Because he just comes out of shite, doesn't he, sometimes. But the fight's on. Sunday. They're on my live Thursday. Him and Bash. And I'm on their live Sunday morning. Read up to the fight starting. He's getting big numbers, Shadow. What do I think of Nigel Farage? Listen, same as I think of all of them. They're all part of the system, behind the scenes. They've all got different agendas, their own agendas, but the bigger agenda they all follow, because they're all part of the same system, behind the scenes. That's what I think. Paddy, why would any normal person record anyone? Well, isn't it obvious, Ray? In case they slinked you someday. Is that not good enough a reason? That's what you tell them. You were reason he's on tape with you there. Why you done it? That's the excuse he gives. And he keeps saying it, doesn't he, every week? You know, he lets everyone else know as well. As long as nobody slinks me. That includes Creepy Craig. See, the two of them stand outside Decker's court case. Nobody's interested in Decker fucking Hickey any further in that aspect. Now, when every cunt was tuning in for him, I think everybody's fucking sick of it. No. But they didn't let go of him, do they? They're still... You've seen what Creepy Craig... You know what Creepy Craig thinks of fucking kids and what he does to women. And there he is getting his photo took with bird shit. Like a couple of pedo hunters. Because that's why they hunt Dickie Hickey doing for, isn't it? If that's the reason, isn't it? If it's not, well, what is the reason? And them two, with their thumb, the pair of them, Creepy Craig and Tony Birdshit, stand outside Dundee courts last week, proudest punch together. You know what I mean? Two bacons together, birds of a feather, flock together. But two of them masquerading as some kind of good human beings who are only there because Dickie is a bad guy. Not them. That's the way it only works, isn't it? But look at the fucking history they pay them. Standing the Dickie court case. Still milking them for fucking views as well. Creepy Craig. And bird shit as well. Just with their background, that's all I get it. It's just not real, is it? For somebody else who was clean fed hoes, but not used to, not used fucking to, man. Oh, the face on, he was just fucking around you, wasn't he? Did I watch the UFC the weekend? I did. I was up half the night watching it. I haven't got the BT Sports now because I used to get the UFC fights with the BT Sports. I had the like straight the fights live, so I know I've got to just watch them on YouTube after they've just happened. I'll put straight up on the before the tuck down. If you're up like and quick enough, you get all the fights you do. I'm invited to settle there by William the Conqueror. Listen, they backed William the Conqueror when he come over. They did. And paid for the troops. And when he took over the kingship through his missus, he gave the Jews for backing him. He says, what do you want? He says, we want a £20 note. And the men wanted the money of England. And he gave them it. That's the City of London. So all the money, Bank of England, doesn't belong to England. Belongs to William of Orange. William the Conqueror gave it away to the Jews who backed them in the power of our country. And for backing them, he gave them it. And they've had it since then. It still is. City of London. Doesn't belong to England. Square mile. Belongs to that lot since it took over our country. So I different police force in the City of London and got that because it doesn't belong to England. Nor does the Bank of England belong to England neither. Not us. Belongs to them since then. That was all right then. You can have that. You can have do all the money in this country. I'll take over running the country, sort of thing. So it was dealt with. The running the show these days, the Masons and whatnot. I've done the full history, but they're running the show these days. And the bankers and even the American Empire. They say it's the strongest empire in the world. They've got the dollar bill's got the Masonic sign on the fucking back. Let you know who runs the show. Every president's been a Grand Master Freemason. So who is running the American Empire? It's the fucking Freemasons, isn't it? Because every fucking president's a fucking Mason. That's the system. You don't get in that fucking job unless you're a fucking Mason. How could, if what I say is not right, how could every president in history been a Mason except Kennedy? How could it be that every single other one of them has been a Mason? If that's not the system. They've got power and they keep hold of it. More flying about. But they're running a show nowadays. They're about to take that ultimate goal, and that's that temple. All of them. Like I say, every Freemason run the world gets to the lodge, and the lodge has got that black and white floor, the checky floor and whatnot. What you say in our policemen's hats. That's what that represents too. The lodge floor. That's fucking King Solomon's temple. Temple floor. That's what that is. And when you see all these presidents and that getting involved with Palestine and arguments and things like that, you don't see the Masonic side, that they're all Masons who all want to build that super lodge where that mosque is in Jerusalem. They're hiding that bit. Even though they don't hide the fact that they're Masons, but they're hiding the fact that they want rid of that fucking mosque in Jerusalem. So how can any negotiations be fucking fair? They've masqueraded as some sort of, for decades, I know none of them knew, but for decades they've masqueraded as some sort of arbitrator, as if they've been acting fair, and right and just. Fucking hell, man, biggest bunch of fucking rats walking. Oh. I don't be surprised if the fucking them just bomb around to fucking bits with big bombs and hundreds in. Extra set missiles and that. Brett May is brilliant. You get his face, the way he's gotten on. He's just trying to get on the bare knuckle FC. That's what they're all trying to do, the whole lot of them. But it's a closed shop. But that's the bare knuckle FC is all brand fucking new, man. It'll take a few years before all the proper fighters sort of even get involved in the game, with it being brand new. It's just starting to take off. Tell you who's missing right out of it, Michael Ferry. He's already the world champion when bare knuckle won't paying any money. And now it's getting promoted, and he's locked up in prison when this would have been him in his day. You know what I mean? The times for him, Michael Ferry's new, while he's locked up. But hopefully he'll get out soon. But if he does get out soon, that's why he wants to focus on the bare knuckle FC, because he'll take out of it. I've definitely got one in. There's a moose or a rat in here. Oh no, that's it. For sure. Could you hear it the day? Sounded like it was in the city. I'm hoping it's a moose. The noise it was making, though, for that's bigger, that's to making too much noise for a moose, I thought. That's what a hedgehog does. He's a contract. He's got kids, contract sort of, who are into music, and he sort of acts as like an agent. And they sign up to him. And he contracts them out as well. One time he was dealing with Michael Jackson's fucking agent. That's what Creepy Craig does, deals with kids. They're a funny bunch, this lot. Excuse me. Just where Creepy Craig's past abuse of children, because that's what I say he's done. That's, even though the Jessica and Holly and Madeline are dead, that doesn't mean you can't still abuse them, does it? And he's abused them, children, as well as everything else he's done. He's abused them fucking children. Child abuser. He's a racist, open racist. And you've seen what he does. You've seen his last woman he attacked. Seen her injuries, haven't you? And he's standing at the court reporting on Dick Heggie. And his anchor man's Tony Burchett. They've got a nerve, haven't they? Haven't they? Hey, man. Fucking hell, man. What about, I shared the video the other day of kebab flaps reading out Digger Haggie's aggro on social media. So I shared the video where she's doing it and said over there's kebab flaps reading Digger Haggie's is out, and she doesn't get into trouble like Marie Howarth did. Do you know what I mean? And then somebody's telling us that they made some video saying that they're getting the aggro off Rhonda or something. Well, even if that was the case, it doesn't make any fucking difference, does it? Rhonda's not reading it out on social fucking media. Kebab flaps fucking is. And surely that was breaking the law, wasn't it? Reading out someone's personal stuff on the social media. Is that not breaking the law? Reading somebody else's aggro out? Only says he made a video saying nobody follows him now, but he made a video saying, and I've never been questioned off the police for child abuse. I thought myself, the big clip in that bit, the fucking the trolls will come with every time you've admitted you've been questioned off the fucking police, wouldn't it? You fucking idiot. Hey, man. Fucking hell, man. Life with the back teeth. he's got to turn, what, 40-year-old man turned his channel into an arcade to attract children, of course. What else? He works with Michael Jackson's manager, apparently, with the children he works with, and he's in that game where they sign kids up. I think Creepy Craig, even though he done that a long time ago, the evidence is still there that he done it and released it onto social media. And I think he should still be put up a court at some point for child abuse over them videos. He should. There shouldn't be no escape. He's on video doing it, abusing the children. And he's allowed them videos to then be put online. He should be put up a court over it for child abuse. So that's what it is. But there he is, standing outside the court. Him and Tony Bird shit. Pair pedo hunters hunting Dickie Hickey Doon for being what? A nonce? These two. Big smile on their face, arms around each other, stood outside the court. What's the world coming to? That's what I was thinking there. Anyway, I could be wrong. It's just a thought. You know what I mean? Cross me mind. Brian's back's fucked now. Probably can't do it. And he's probably just, just in one of them relationships with her. But that was just a thought, that. I'm not saying I'm right. That's the one. Pizza Face, the man of mystery. Doggine got him checked out by Manchester police when something went on with the campaign. It's before my day with Doggine. Even though I didn't know who she was, I didn't know a campaign had went on or who was involved in it till afterwards, but it's obviously been Pizza Face. That's when he come into me. That's how he got introduced to me. He was doing a documentary on Doggine. And he says, I'll do one on Humphreys for you if you want. Blah. That's why his first things when he got introduced to me, Humphreys. I'm doing a one on Doggine. Do you want me to do one on Humphreys? And I thought, fucking no, what's going on here? And so I just sat silent, didn't get involved with him out. Didn't trust him anyway. But that's what he says to me. And then it changed to Dickie fucking Hickey. But it was Humphreys. He's asking us did a one-on-one on done on Humphreys. I'm doing a one on Doggine. I'm in the minute thingy process of doing it. Do you want us to do one on Humphreys? And I'm like just thinking, how's this cunt? They slip them into you, man, just to find out what you've got on them. On Humphreys and whatnot. That's what I thought was going on. So I didn't get involved when we went out. Didn't trust him one iota at that point. Then it just got worse and worse. It just got worse and worse. I was fucking right. And not only that, they were fucking taping and video and up to all sorts of things. Where everybody that they've come across, who they've spoken to over the phone, bird shit is tape recorded. He's a proper fucking wrong'un. I know people didn't believe us, but I know how the police use their sex offender grasses. They've got them, man. They've got them by the balls more than they've got an everyday grass, because they're a sex offender. They're sort of, and the cops have got that hold over them. Right, we'll not charge you if you work for us. We'll let you off with it, blah, blah, blah. They've got that hold or will linger the charge for a long time. Well, you may be getting charged, but we want you to do some jobs for us. Imagine it, sex offender. Got them, man. All of them. Fucking all of them. But that's what you're saying. When you see Dicky fucking Hickey and bird shit. Dean, running about Dean what they're doing. Working with the cops, narcs, sex offenders. Those fucking former fucking... That's how the cops use them, man. Those former fucking criminals, Gangland. Look at Glover. If you knew Glover's background, man. Fucking working with the cops 18 months, 20 months he's signed up for them. He'd worked for them for years, but he'd signed up to them officially 20 months before he came to my front door with Viv's murder. 20 fucking months. That cunt working for the cops. Biggest fucking rat in Newcastle. What I mean rat is he'd rob any cunt, he'd fucking, oh, what a bad lad he was. I didn't have much to do with me. He was just me missus's nephew. I was sort of stuck, in-law. It was just one of them situations. What a bad laddie. Throughout for years, his whole life, throughout the whole community of the West End, what a bad laddie. He's one of them, he was. Glover. And then he's working with the cops. Intelligence, working for high-level intelligence when he was voting against me. The little cunt. But I'm just saying the deploy the lowest form of fucking criminal against you, man. They've got them working for them on the fucking books. The lowest form of the cunts, especially fucking sex offender ones. Got them all them sex offenders. They've got them all. That's a system. Even in everyone. I can't believe Charlotte. He hasn't, man. He was fucking around the other night. The fight's on. I'm talking to him a day. He was just fucking around with loads of that stuff he come out with the other night. I don't know why he fucking does it. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But the fight's on. Charlotte's getting it's getting bigger numbers than anybody on his lives. He's been doing great. what he needs to be doing while he's getting these numbers, he needs to be giving them more content of his creative side. He sees funny videos and whatnot. That's what he needs to do. But Sunday morning, the fight's on, 12 o'clock, and he's going to start a live about 10, half past 10, with me, right up to the minute the fight starts. He's got me on a live Sunday morning with him. I think he's doing great at the minute, Shara, publicity-wise, even though he's just starting, isn't he? He's just tackling the social media the wrong way, I think. But he's doing something right. That's for sure. He's getting bigger numbers than all of the podcasters put together. Me, him and Brett May, the other night, we had 1,200 live viewers tuned in. And some of Shadow's haters, all these little channels who hate on him, Bobby, Yvonne's Tooth and Creepy and all the others who hate on him, can only dream of getting them numbers on a live show. You know what I mean? So he's sort of stamping on them, his biggest haters, in the same process, isn't he? When he hits these numbers. Good to watch. Listen, I'm not going into his case. I've already done it. Looked at the evidence. It's not kids. It's a grown-up. It's not kids. It's not a pedo or out. It's a one-off incident. There's not a history of it, like all the others. This is just a one-off incident. It's a he say, she say. That's the end of the matter. It's only a sexual assault on a he. It's not kids, I mean, when I say it's only a sexual assault. It's not kids, like all the others. Bull's got a bad back at the minute. This time next year, Shara's fight promotion things will be doing well, I think. But this time next year, he's just starting at the minute. But he's for just starting, he's doing great. like I say, he's getting bigger numbers than anyone else. So it all goes well. That's why you want, don't you, if you're promoting something? Big numbers. Bet you what, like Paddy ends up marrying Melissa. He's already fell in love. I don't think so. And Melissa's bored off the channel. I was talking to Shad the day. He doesn't want her back. Even though he'll end up having her back. He will. At the minute, he doesn't want her back. Because I think Shad definitely has got something wrong with him. You know, when they say they have these bipolar and HD, I think he has got he has got that. You know, where they just kind of make their mind up and as well and stick to it. And I loads of people with that disorder. It doesn't make them bad people out, but they have got the disorder, do you know? So he was all kidding, the whole story, but getting his 20,000 quid compensation and all shite. The whole story was made up. He just makes up stories, man. And you don't know whether you're coming again with a cunt. Is Shara in the comments, is he? I can't see Shara anywhere. Probably mail's bind. Do you know, as I can see everybody speaking to Shara, but I cannot see fucking Shara anywhere. Paddy, who's Trump the man for? He's Benjamin fucking Netanyahu's fucking man. Trump, and he. Listen, Benjamin Netanyahu has got more pull in American Congress than Joe Biden through all these lobbyists that have got all the politicians bought with money here and money there. You've got to understand these people run all the banking systems of the world as well. They've got as much money as they want to buy people and politicians to get what they want. And they've got all them American politicians bought. They're all like fucking Sea Kyle to Israel, or the Bay of the Ivory Order. They've got them all bought. And it's the same with the British politicians too. The Friends of Israel and all that. They take them over there then as young politicians and they back them. They've got them all bought in some way to sway them their way in case these people come into power. They've got them all bought. All in America, the fucking a lot of them worship them. So all that money comes from lobbyists. All the politicians of America, all comes from lobbyists, Jewish ones. But if they get Trump in power, like I say, Benjamin Netanyahu stays at Trump's daughter's house for the weekend. The Krishna family is very friendly with him. So obviously he knows Trump personally, doesn't he? And if you know the moves Trump's made already in the past on Jerusalem, moving the American embassy to Jerusalem and that, shouldn't have done that. But just the moves Trump's made over there already in the Middle East, it's part of what's going on. Fucking hell, man. Trump will bomb Iran to bits. He'll jump at the chance. But if it doesn't happen this week, there's still a good chance it'll happen this fucking week. If it doesn't happen this week, it'll definitely fucking happen when Trump gets into power. Because the Israelis did make a statement saying we'll pick the right time to strike, but we're all going to strike you. So I was thinking, when's that then? Is it when Trump gets into fucking power? He's your main man. He is. They've been wanting to smash Iran for a long time, they have. And like I say, they're the last big army, like a force around. That's a threat to them over there. So they're just gonna smash them to bits with rockets. We've got rockets in space now, man, on these satellites and that. Ready, floating around. Just like satellites. Joint satellites. So they're always right above a country. Every hour there's a different satellite. So if you know how it works. They've got rockets right above every country at some point in the fucking day. In space. Ready just to shoot down. So nobody knows. They just come from above. Flying that way. Do you know what I mean? Into your fucking country. Rockets. That's space age. What's the space wars? That's what it's all about. Having rockets ready just to shoot down. They've got them up there now, man. They've been working on it for fucking years. Evening Ronda. The main fucking shadow, the biggest threat that runs bird shit. biggest serious threat around. He uses social media, man, and he masquerades. That's his photo getting took at the dicky hickey fucking thing. People thinking, oh, well, at least he hunts sex offenders. He does. Look at him. He's outside the courts. That's what he's doing again, man. Masquerading as a what? And that's how he got into Linda's daughters, Carlisle, through being a pedo hunter and introduced basically into them as a pedo hunter. And then he's into the daughters. Him, this cunt. With his background. It's not right, man. Even the cops would say that's not right. Just what he's doing, this cunt. Taking notice of my mum, I do this for charity, I do this, and so did Jimmy fucking Savile. And this is another cunt. Proper fucking threat. Just be wary of him, people. Not only for your daughters, even talking to them, because he's tape recording you. So if you're going to talk to them talk without bent out with him. Because then he's got you. And then he uses it against you. Like he keeps reminding people, if you don't slink me, I won't slink yous. You know what I mean? What a fucking slink. Aye. Fucking hell, man. So I was already making videos about him doing it to Emma, doing it to motorsports, and then the latest one is, oh, he's done it to Dodgy Dave too, if you've seen the photo with the things. So he's, see what I mean, taking evidence of things, and he's saving it on his phone. That was him setting up Dodgy Dave when he took that photograph. Unless he was giving them to Dodgy Dave to do the job. But like I say, there's evidence that they were doing there when the job got done. Outside Doug Iron's house, taking videos. I've got the 2 videos. So you would think at the very least, now that Tony's put that photo online, that Doug Iron would be getting Tony questioned off the cops in charge of the case, wouldn't you? And the suspect in the case already apparently is Pizza Face, because Doug Iron's already had him checked out. That's how when Pizza Face has got absolutely no fucking record whatsoever. Clean as a whistle. Couldn't even find a file on him. Ginger's always busy hugging trees. He's always busy hiding, doing his hole. And I'm serious about that side of things. This is why he's bitter and twisted, and the life he's got to lead in hiding with his kids. Even when he lets the kids out, didn't let people know, yeah, and blah, 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 and always staying on top of them, you know. And imagine. I don't feel sorry for him, I know. I'm just saying, but imagine the life he's got to lead, and this is what you see in him. When he's getting drunk and you see the bitter, nasty, fucking minded cunt what he is, he lets it out, doesn't he? It's because of the life he's got nowhere to lead. So it's not worth it, man. And when does it end for Ginger? When does it end? I've got my notebook here in front of us, you know. You know, when I was talking earlier about when they threw him off the balcony, and my first thoughts, this is like the following day later, when I got told what it went down, what they were saying it went down, and why it been done. My first thought was, like I've said, they're probably just making a story up. He's probably just fell by accident. I didn't know what it went doing. I just knew the history of building their own reputations up. They love it. Nasty ideas are better. They'll admit it. Put it down to us. That's what they used to be like, man. And then even when that's what I wanted to point out, when he went on the James English show, Shitey Bulger, James English didn't know anything about that incident. Shitey Bulger just had to fetch it out. Oh, I've been arrested for this twice. Where the man got through to his death. Blah, 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 blah. And he wanted you to know. Wanted it. That's a fucking wasp. 2-6. Get out, you cunt. Fly. He wanted you to know what had happened to the kid who got through to his death. And he wanted you to know the reason why it had happened. And he was even doing it, they were even doing it on the James English show. Doing what I'm saying you're doing, letting people know, because they want people to fear them. That's why he was letting people know about that, even that offence happening. Just to try and instill more fear in people. Listen to this, because that's what they like, this film. But unless you watch the James English show when he was on, you not know what I'm talking about. He just had to fetch it up, shiny. Oh, I've been arrested for this twice, where he got through to his death. Viv's murder comes into it. Yes, some story with Viv's murder comes into it. I keep hearing things coming in the shed, you know, through the cat hole. And I sometimes wonder, fucking hope it's a fucking cat, not a fucking rat, because one in you for sure. I just heard something there behind us. I didn't think the cat's in. Yeah, it's a cat. Alfred Lee. It's not, you know. Definitely got a rat in this shed at the minute. Too big for a moose. Oh, there's the cat, man. Fucking shit myself there. Michael Ferry's gonna miss his day here if he doesn't get out. Just as they're all getting promoted. It's the first time bare knuckles getting promoted. Most of them that's got these belts now, they're not to hang on to the belts long. The game's just fresh. They give you the belts at first today. They just have I'm forgetting the words for it, one is an open belt. And they give it to the biggest name that organisation can get. The bigger the name, the better, because it helps promote their organisation. And they like to keep the belts in popular people's name, not popular. Like Daggy, if he was, they would use the promotion side of him, the social media side of him, the scandal side of him. They would use that to sell their tickets. That's what they do. You know, even Mike Perry. I'm not saying Mike Perry's a sex offender, but he's not the best fighter, Mike Perry. Not the best bare knuckle fighter. He's just getting promoted, and they pick fights for him. They don't let him near none of the proper bare knuckle fighters. Not yet. They just keep picking other MMA fighters for him for promotion. That's what they do. And that's what there's a lot of it going on at the minute, because the game's all new. It's all promotion. That's why a lot of them cause a stink on YouTube and social media. Helps you get a fight sometimes on the bare knuckle. If you can cause a big enough stink on social media, it can help you get on the card. Because of your popularity or your following, it helps you get onto the card. They want you then if you got a big following. Kids agent, aye. That's what Hedgehog does in the background. There's no matter with my bong, I'll tell you. In this day of the age one of cancellation of people, with everything that Creepy Craig's been up there on social media, I thought he should have been the star candidate for being cancelled by the communities. The shit he come up with. You can't take that back what he's done there. Because them parents and people who loved ones of them kids will always grieve the loss. And then to come across fucking shit like that online. How vile can you get? If you were the parent of Madeline and McCann or Jessica and Holly, if you come across Creepy Craig's videos, how How bad can it get? Seriously. He's one sick, fuck him. To even think these things up, how can you even think them up as jokes? It's one sick, fuck him. You see, when he's thinking like that, he's at his happiest. That's the case we need to be following. Like they're following Dickie Hickeys, all the YouTubers. We need to be following Peter Face's case, especially where they've conspired, and that's what they're going to be doing in court, not us. Them. They've already done it. Trying to nail motorsports over the gun. Fucking in trouble over that, Beanie. If she's got any sense whatsoever, she'll go and run and tell the cops today who it was that put her up into doing that. Because once Peter Face is found guilty, they'll not be listening to any mitigations and they won't. You bet your life you bet your life Tony's involved. Yeah? What do you think, people? But keep an eye on Peter Face's case. 5-year minimum they've got to give him. And that's before, because like I say, he'll have further charges if he gets found guilty. He's trying to fucking play motorsports. Trying to say he had the gun. You know what I mean? Why he could have just said it's not mine. I never had it. We're both blaming someone else. They've tried to frame motorsports. They've gotten Beanie to join the conspiracy. They've gotten her to make a statement against motorsports saying he had the gun. They're in trouble. She's in trouble once Peter Face is found guilty. So that's another reason we need to follow that case. Peter Face. Peter Face's weekend ball in his shop sorted him out, didn't it? Well, Peter Face having absolutely no form whatsoever, not even a parking ticket. That's what tells me some sort of black ops, some ex-soldier of some sort. That's what they usually use as black opses. Just put them into society and they get nicked. They get them next to you and then they just get into trouble. When they're next to you, and you're implicated. And that's what they're sent out to do, get you into trouble. It's part of operations, solves something. People wouldn't believe that. The intelligence get up to things they are. Fucking what? I'm not going to get into it, the neat, but look what fucking Furby and them up, they part of operations in the Masons, meeting the intelligence cops. Don't think that's ended, you know. Everybody's still on bail. Everything got them now where it's gone. But don't think that case has ended yet. What's going on there? Please, Furby did get caught though. I probably put a spanner in the fucking works. Evening, everyone. If you've just joined, I'm not staying long. I've one shortly. I've done my cut 2 hours. I'm on this fucking device. I can hardly fucking see these comments. It's a different device. I'm not used to using it. Normally I can read without glasses, but with this one I'm struggling. So I've done my 2 hours. Still 450 in the house. I'll stay on a bit longer. I'll get on the bottom. I'm an hour behind on the chat, probably. Evening, Lee. Evening, everyone. We're still waiting to hear about Ginger and the police and what's going on there. I think Ginger's been told to get out of the way of his handlers. That's what normally happens. If you fucking knock, first one that gets found out, you're going to get questioned, your fucking handler. And if they've got a bent relationship with them, they'll mark your fucking card. Has Ginger been told to get out of the way? So the police haven't even questioned him. But what I reported him for? Haven't getting back to us. Linda Lusardi or Marie Whittaker, Paddy. Both of them. He's still getting the biggest numbers. If you get on Creepy Craig's channel, he's phoning. It's all, you dirty this, you dirty that. He gets stick every fucking night. I'll just see what this is. It's definitely a fucking one, and I heard it the day under the settee. Fucking making some noise it was. Gives a smoke. Please, the weather's changing, I'll tell you. Remember when you had them two rats, Pizza Face and Ortex Face, pushing the wheelbarrow for you? I was on them then, though, you know, thinking two wrong-unsies. My suspicions were getting worse and worse. Everyone who come to the farm from day one, I said, watch these cunts. Didn't trust them. I don't know who they are, what they're after yet. See, I think if they're up to something, I just let them in anyway, me. To find out what they're trying to find out. That's what I do, to be honest. I fucking had years of the cunts. Or the murders. Fucking hell, man. Don't think it stops in the jail neither. When they've got you in the jail, got people in here all the time. It's part of intelligence. Well, they would do if they think you're a multiple fucking murderer. I could tell you fucking stories, but I haven't even gone there. Why did I even mention that? I forget why I even mentioned that now. I went off track. Or slipping people into you. Especially if they think you're a multiple murderer. I've had fucking decades of it. Wouldn't even realising what it was over. Knew what was going on. Knew I was getting the treatment. But just didn't realise why I was getting the treatment. By the treatment I mean as like I was having the fucking army waiting for us when I got extradited and whatnot. They've got you on a fucking pedestal, you know, when they've got the likes of that. That's why I mean the treatment, but couldn't understand why I was getting the treatment. But I do now. Was the fucking murders, wasn't it? What else could it have been? What else could it have been? So I know every trick that they get up there, that didn't put no past the guns. The high level one operating on you, proper high, like top case. Against, this is all the criminals in the country. If there's any serious cases where the top ones is monitoring you and after you, they get up to some strokes behind the scenes with you while they're monitoring you. Evening, Stu and Claire. It's good to be back. I'll get back into the swing of it. Right then, people, I've been on 2 hours. I'm going to call it a day. I'm back on Thursday for sure. And I'm back on Sunday morning for sure on Shadows. Do you know this? I don't even know how you fucking end this on, yeah. Just look. I think I see it now. I think I'll just press that. That's it. And stream. See you Thursday, right, people?